going on, y'all? How you doing? Readings by Julie, I see you. It's all good. What's going on? Spam that kid. Who's that? A.O. Peter? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Good to see all you guys. It's all good. Good to see y'all, man. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. We're going to get into it. Bat 85. What's going on, man? I see you. I see you. I see you. Wouldn't be the same without y'all. Of course. We're going to get ready to get into it. Hope y'all had a good day. Whoa, excuse me. Under the weather a little bit. I hope I'm not getting sick. That'd be terrible. But I hope you guys had a good day, man. We're going to go ahead and get into it. So, don't know. Hopefully you guys know. I'm ODogg, Anti-Imperial, ThaChill. And I'm a musical artist. But I do a lot more than that. And we do this every Wednesday and every Sunday. We do this every Wednesday and every Sunday. What's going on, Adam Mowers? We do this every Wednesday and every Sunday. And we do this at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, United States Eastern Time. All right, even though I won't be in the United States, but we do it United States Eastern Time. I had to pick one time zone so that when I tell everybody what time it is, I don't just say like 9 o'clock p.m. And everybody's like, well, is that 9 o'clock p.m. my time or is that 9 o'clock p.m. somebody else's time? So I just said, okay, 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. What's going on, Toya? So that's what we do here, and it's called Diversity Outspoken. Every Wednesday, every Sunday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern United States Time Zone. All right, and so Diversity Outspoken, man, I named it that because I talk about a diverse range of topics. I'll cover everything, you guys. You know, I'll cover any and everything. I'll cover. And I do that in an outspoken way, which means that I do that by not holding any bars, by just saying the way it is and everything like that. All right? So that's what I do. Who's that, Drina? I see you. I see you. I see you. And so we do that every Wednesday and Sunday, Diversity Outspoken, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern United States Time Zone. Make sure you guys, if you follow me, check out my historic posts, my daily historic posts. You know, I try to do a range of topics when it comes to the historic posts also. So there might be some that you guys, you know, may not, may be of no use to you. But I try to find things that a lot of people don't know about. That's why I usually don't do historic posts that are really big news. Sometimes I'll do things like World War II and things like that or whatever, you know, that are like kind of like well known. But a lot of times I try to find things. I see you, Gabriella. A lot of times I try to find things that are not well known. And I usually I research those for long periods of time just to make sure I have everything accurate and everything right. And I prepare those usually like a week and a half in advance. So when the day comes up, I'll just go ahead and put those out there. So I do that also, daily historical posts. And I usually drop those around 12 p.m., 1 p.m., no later than like 2 p.m. Eastern United States time zone. Again. So that's that. For everybody, because this will be uploaded on YouTube in a few days. So everybody that will see this on YouTube, you can follow me on Instagram, and that is at anti_imperial. Make sure you have the underscore. That's at anti_imperial. And that's how it is on Instagram. That's my Instagram handle, at anti_imperial. For everybody who's watching this on Instagram, because this is Instagram Live, you guys can subscribe and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that is Anti-Imperial is just no underscore. So for YouTube, it's just Anti-Imperial, just a space here. There's no underscore for YouTube. YouTube is just Anti-Imperial. For Instagram, it's Anti_Imperial. I see you, Ashley Elizabeth. All right, I see you, 64. I see you, Raul. What's going on? 7821. So that's basically what that is all about. Of course, as I always say, I try to keep you guys for too long. We're going to try to get in and get out. I try to get straight to the point, but still try to give you guys some type of information or knowledge in a way that is super easy to understand and easy to contemplate, right? Or comprehend, I should say, not contemplate. All I ask is that you guys respect one another. If somebody makes a comment or anything like that, and you don't agree, you can say you disagree. We all here don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with me and what I say or my opinion. But if you do so in a respectful manner. That's all I ask, right? So we can disagree, which is wonderful, man. That's the beauty of life. What's going on, MJ? That's the beauty of life, you know. But we just have to disagree in a respectful manner, right? All right. So let's get on today, man. So today, what I want to go through and what I want to talk about, before I even get to that, though, you guys all know I'm a musician, also musician first, right? So make sure that if you're on Instagram, man, go to my Instagram bio page, my IG bio page, and the link in the bio page is my latest lyric video, and that is What We're Here For. That's the latest song that is out, and you can see the lyric video for that. The actual music video will be out on Thursday. I believe I'm putting that on Thursday. But I'll announce that again on Wednesday. But what's going on? Superstar 617, aka Sonya, but we're gonna keep with the Instagram name, Superstar 617. So that's what's up with that, man. What We're Here For. It's a love song. ThaChill. So ODogg Anti-Imperial ThaChill is my artist name. Man, let me tell you guys something, man. Before we get into today's topic, I bit my lip the other day. I was eating like a what was I eating? I think I was eating like a MJ, I always send you sweet music. It's all for you. MJ, it's all for you. Go to the Instagram bio page and click, and that song is all for you, MJ. But I was eating I think it was a wrap. I think I was eating like a spinach wrap or tomato wrap or something like that. And I don't know what I did. What's up, beautiful Jewel? I don't know what I did, but I like bit my lip on the inside. So now like my lip is a little bit swollen a little bit. I'm like, what the heck? So I gotta, I always try to keep like my lips moist, just so the moisture, just sucks. My lips suck up the moisture, right? So I always try to keep like, chapstick or Vaseline or something like that. But today I had to put on like extra down here because I'll have like a little bite. I can't let it get dry because it's a little cut where I bit myself. I'm so clumsy, y'all. I don't know how I bit myself. I'm so clumsy, right? But it's like a little cut on my lip. And I can't let it get dry because then like it might, bust open and it might hurt even more, start bleeding or something like that. Who knows, man? But anyway, busted my lip, bit my lip. Terrible, you guys, but it's all good, man. We're gonna get through it. It's all good. All right. So today, you guys, what we're gonna talk about economics, business, and stocks. Economics, business, and stocks. And of course, since I don't like to keep you guys for too long, I'm going to do like a part 1 today, and then Wednesday I'll do the part 2. I'll finish it off on Wednesday. So, right, I don't want to give you all this information today because it might be too much at one time, and I want to kind of keep this light and kind of let this go as fast as possible. All right? Oh, MJ, I wish you were here to kiss and make it feel better. What's going on, Joshua Anthony? I see you. And who is that? Mary Oos. What's going on? _ Marius. All right, so economics, business, and stocks, people. Economics, business, and stocks. I think today we're going to go over, I'm going to start off with maybe the stocks, right? Let's go through some stocks. And then after we do the stocks, I might get into some business. And then part 2 on Wednesday, we'll save that for the overall understanding of like how economics kind of works, so it can work in your favor. And we'll finish off the business aspect at that point. Now, I know when you guys hear, first of all, stocks, you guys are like, oh no, stocks. What is ODogg Anti-Imperial ThaChill gonna bore me with today? I don't understand stocks. They're boring. I have no idea what all those numbers mean. Well, I'm not gonna go over all the boring stuff. I'm gonna get straight to the point, to where if you guys were interested or ever had any questions about kind of like just a basic question about what type of stock, like how would I buy a stock, right? Isn't that a good question? How would I buy a stock? How would I sell a stock? When would I buy a stock? How would I know which stock to buy or sell? That probably is the first question. How would I know which stock to buy or sell? How does that all work, right? Because, man, I don't know about you guys. And before I even get into that, for all of you out there, you know, most of you guys know me because you're here with me every week. We just started doing this, man. This has to be like maybe episode 4 or something like that. But all of you guys out there who may be like, man, who is this musician talking about stocks and economics and business? What the heck does he know? Well, for you guys who have been on here with me, you guys kind of know my educational background. But for those of you guys who don't know, you know, I went to college at a young age, about 16. But I got my undergrad. It was in Bachelor's of Liberal Arts. And that was, you guys, a liberal arts? What the hell is that? So I did liberal arts, you guys, because I was so interested in so many different things, right? So I was so interested in business. I was interested in philosophy. I was interested in history, which history is my first love. I was interested in politics. That's my second love. I was interested in economics. I was interested in sociology. I was interested in physiology. I was interested in psychology, everything, right? So I see you, Pink Lips Lucky, everything. So what my advisors said when I was in college, they were like, well, man, you want to do everything, but you know, when you go to college, they kind of streamline you. Whereas, like, if you want to be in business, then you, after like your sophomore year, you start to take like only business classes, and you can no longer take like the philosophy classes or things like that, the sociology classes. She was like, do a liberal arts undergrad. Do a liberal arts undergrad, and that way you can still take an abundance, because everything falls under liberal arts. All those things you love, the history and philosophy and psychology and sociology and all those things fall under political science. All those things fall under liberal arts. So that's what I did, and that was the best advice I ever took. Because then after that, man, I got my first double master's degree. It's a double master's. What's going on, boss lady? I got my first double master's degree. What's going on, 182? I see you, 182. And that first double master's degree was in it was in world history and geographical studies. So world history and geography. And then I'm good, boss lady. And then my second double master's degree, that was in international political science and economic development. So international politics and economics, right? And then my PhD is in international relations, international affairs. Okay, so that's my school my school qualifications. So we're gonna focus on my economics degrees tonight, right? And so we're gonna go into economics and business and stocks. All right, economics and business and stocks. The first thing that I think that we have to know, just like the overall thing that I want you guys to kind of take from this and kind of and take from teaching you guys all of these things I'm going to be teaching you guys tonight and also on Wednesday night, is that make sure that we want to try to focus, if we can, if possible, and we'll talk about more of this on the second day on Wednesday night. We want to focus on getting paid for doing something that you would do for free. That is the most important thing. If you can find a way to get paid for doing something that you would do for free, that is, to me, like you've made it in life. Doesn't matter if you're not making millions of dollars. Doesn't matter if, you know, you're not a billionaire or something like that. If you're able to feed your kids, feed your family, hold down your household by getting enough money to do that to where you would do it for free. You love it so much you would do it for free, like your dream job, something that you love so much you would do for free. If we can find a way, if you can find a way, if all of us can find a way to do that in life, I think that's the goal for pure happiness. Working a job that you would do for free is the goal for pure happiness, 100%. So, like I said, I'm going to touch more on that on Wednesday. But this is the beginning of all that. That's the overall view, though, of just trying to make you guys get more money, man, and be happier in life, All right? Take care, MJ. Take care, sister. Let's get into these stocks, you guys. Let's get into these stocks today. We'll cover stocks, man. You want to hear about these stocks. You want to hear stocks because I'm not trying to sell you anything or anything like that. I'm just trying to make you understand the way stocks work, so that next time when you see, you'll see like on TV, or you'll go by a channel and you'll hear something about stocks, something like that. It won't sound like a foreign language to you. It won't be like, you know what? Only rich people do stocks. Me and my family members, we never understood it. Like, I have no idea what it means. And I hear about people investing in stocks, but that'll never be me because I'm not smart enough. Like, I don't understand it. Yes, you are. You are smart enough. And after tonight, you will understand it. Okay? After tonight, you will understand stocks. All right? So, let's get right into this, you guys. Stocks. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so the first thing you want to know about stocks is kind of like the first decision that should go into what stock you buy is kind of like the CEO of the company. So basically the way stocks work is like this, right? So stocks is kind of like your belief in a company. And you're basically saying, company, I believe in you so much that I'm going to invest my money into you. That's basically what you're doing. That's basically all the stock is. You believe in the company so much, you're going to invest money into the company. So one of the things you want to keep in mind is when you're investing money into these businesses is who is the CEO, right? And what is the CEO vision? What is the vision of the CEO, or how does it change, okay? Because let's say, for example, that you say, well, you know what? I want to invest my stock in McDonald's because McDonald's is a huge company. It's always out there. And I think if I invest my stock in McDonald's, I'll eventually make money because McDonald's has always been there. And they're going to keep doing great things, right? And let's say that McDonald's fires their CEO, right? And a new CEO comes to work at McDonald's. And the new CEO is like, you know what? The first thing I'm going to do at McDonald's is I'm going to change the fries. And you're like, what? You're going to change the French fries? How in the heck are you going to change the French fries? McDonald's has great French fries. And in your mind, you might be saying, well, you know what? I think that part of the reason why McDonald's makes so much money is because the French fries are good. I think the French fries bring a lot of people to McDonald's. So now that this new CEO, this new president of McDonald's is coming in here and saying that he's going to stop the French fries, he's going to change the French fries, that's going to be terrible. I think that's going to make McDonald's sales go down. So if you have stock in McDonald's, you might say, well, you know what? His decision is going to make McDonald's sales go down, and that means that I think McDonald's stock is going to go down, so I'm going to pull my stock out, right? So you would get out at that point. Does that make sense? You see how that goes? But like if you come in and the CEO is, and let's say you don't have stock in McDonald's yet, okay? And the CEO comes and the CEO says, well, you know what? I'm going to have 10 new burgers. I'm going to come out with 10 new burgers at McDonald's. And you're like, wow, you know what? And you hear the burgers he's going to come out with. And they're using like natural organic meat and all these type of things like that. And if it comes out like that, you might say, you know what? I don't own stock at McDonald's, but the idea is that this new CEO is coming in is great, man. I'm going to go buy some stock because I think that's going to make McDonald's a whole bunch of extra money, right? So who the CEO is, the decisions that the company makes, that has a lot to do with if you want to buy stock or not buy stock, right? So does that make sense, you guys? That's the first thing you have to know with buying stock, right? What decisions is the company going to make, and how that's going to affect the money the company makes, and that's going to affect if you want to buy a stock or not. Okay. Now, also what comes into play, you guys, is the government, right? Is the government making laws that affects the company? What's going on, people? I don't know what happened. We had like a hiccup, technical difficulties. It's the government. They don't want me telling you guys about stock. They want to keep all of us poor. It's the companies. They don't want us to know their inside secrets about stock, right? But another thing is the government, right? So the government, the way that works is basically the government's decisions. So the government's making decisions that affects the company, that should affect if you want to buy the stock or not. Okay. So for example, you guys have probably all heard about Uber. Okay, and Uber is been talking about coming out with these flying cars, right, or using helicopters that they want to use for transport in the future, okay? Because they're like, you know what? For our Uber company, we want to use helicopters. We want to use flying cars because we want to make sure that we can get around the traffic, so we don't have to worry about traffic jams ever again. Okay, so being that's the case, for Uber to be able to do their flying cars or their helicopters, they have to first get approval by the United States government, by Congress, by the president. So if Congress and the president, if they say, well, you know what? No, we think that's dangerous, Uber. We're not going to let you do no damn flying cars. What the hell are you talking about? We're not letting you do that. It's gonna murky up the airwaves, right? It's going to be too many things in the sky. I mean, it's going to be too many accidents in the sky. We're not going to let you do that, Uber. What are you talking about? That's totally against what we're for. Okay, so if Congress and the president comes out and they rule against Uber doing the flying cars, well, you know, if you have stock in Uber, well, then Uber is not going to be able to do that, so their stock might go down. So you might want to pull your stock out when you hear the president and Congress make a decision that Uber can't do the flying cars. But, oh my gosh, these technical difficulties are crazy today. Look at this. On the other hand, if Congress comes out and they say, well, you know what, Uber, we're going to let you do these flying cars. If Congress and the president, if they come out and say, we're going to let you do these flying cars, well, then you want to either keep your stock in Uber if you already have stock. And if you don't have stock in Uber, you might want to buy stock in Uber, because the day that Congress and the president come out and they say we're going to allow Uber to do these flying cars, well, then you know that Uber stock is probably going to go up at that point, right? So before it goes up, you want to buy it before it gets too high. That way you can buy it at a lower price, and by the time it goes up, when they start doing their flying cars and they start making a lot more money, your stock will cause you to make a lot more money because you brought it at a lower price, if that makes sense. So who the CEO is affects your stock if you buy stock. Who the president is, what Congress decides, all of those things will affect your stock if you buy stock, right? All of those things will affect your stock. You also want to kind of like understand and just know what companies you have not only faith in, but what companies you have belief in, right? What companies you have belief and faith in. So let's say, for example, something like Starbucks, okay? Let's say that you brought into Starbucks years and years and years ago, before it was really, really big. Because you had faith in Starbucks and you had belief in Starbucks that Starbucks was going to outshine Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and Starbucks coffee was going to outshine Panther coffee. So you said, you know what? I believe in Starbucks. I have faith in Starbucks coffee. I think they're going to do better than all these other coffee stores, cafes out here. Therefore, I'm going to buy stock in Starbucks. And if you brought stock in Starbucks way back then, they did do better than Dunkin' Donuts coffee, right? And it did do better than Panther coffee. So you bought it at a real low price because you had belief and faith in Starbucks. And because of that belief and faith in Starbucks, now the stock has gone way high. So you've made a lot of money because you had early belief and faith in Starbucks. You see how that goes? So a lot of times when you're looking to buy stocks, I see you, Lotto One. When you're looking to buy stocks, what you want to focus on is if you have belief in that company and if you have faith in that company. Because if you have belief in that company and you have faith in that company, then you'll buy in early and you'll make a lot of money because your belief and your faith in that company came true. You know, it came true to that. That they did good things with your faith in them, right? They made good decisions with your belief in them. So again, a lot has to do with the decisions that the company makes, who's the CEO, who's the president of the company, who's in Congress, who's the president of the U.S., and what decisions that they make. And that kind of goes into deciding what type of stock you're going to buy, okay? Also, I think one of the last things we'll cover today, I don't know who's here and who's not, and we lost contact a couple of times. I don't know what's going on with Instagram tonight. Technical difficulties. I don't know if it's me. I don't know what it is. But we'll go over a couple more things. So let's say, for example, that, this is a good example. You know how you guys can go in the United States over there, you guys can go into a Walmart. And when you guys go into a Walmart, you guys can see McDonald's in a Walmart, right? In a Walmart, you see there's McDonald's in a Walmart, let's say. Okay, little McDonald's stores that are in the Walmart. When that first happened, before the McDonald's stores was even in the Walmart, when Walmart and McDonald's first announced their partnership, that, hey, guess what? It came out on the news. Guess what? Walmart is going to start to have McDonald's restaurants inside of the Walmart. When you first heard that, when that first came on the news, however many years ago, if you owned stock in McDonald's, you were like, hey, this is great. Because you know what? McDonald's has thousands and thousands of stores. But now that they're going to have their store in Walmart, that means that they're going to have thousands more stores in Walmart. And if they have thousands of more stores in Walmart, well, that means that they'll make more money because they have more stores, they'll sell more, they'll make more money. So that means if I have stock in McDonald's, with this partnership being announced between Walmart and McDonald's, and them going to have thousands of more stores because they're going to put a store in every Walmart, then that means that my stock is going to go high. So I should keep my McDonald's stock, right? Or if I don't have McDonald's stock, once I hear that partnership between McDonald's and Walmart, that McDonald's is going to have their stores in Walmart, well then, hey, maybe I should go out and buy McDonald's stock because they're going to have more stores, which means they're going to make more money, which means that the stock's going to go, the price of the stock's going to go up. So I should go buy it now at a lower price so that by the time they get all of these stores, McDonald's gets all of their stores in Walmart and the stock goes up, I'll make so much more money because I brought it at a lower price, right? So that's how stock kind of works, okay? That's how stock works. Now, what's going on? How you doing, Jay? Now, if I see you, kiddo. Now, if let's say that McDonald's and Walmart, after a while, they say, you know what, this partnership isn't working anymore, and we're going to end this partnership, right? We're going to take, let's say Walmart and McDonald's get in an argument, and they say we're going to take all of the McDonald's out of the Walmart. For all of you guys joining us right now, tonight we're just talking about economics, business, and stocks. This is part one. This is the part about stocks that we're starting on. And Wednesday night at 9 p.m. United States Eastern Time, we'll do part two about the economics, business, and stocks. So that's what you've joined. And so let's say that McDonald's and Walmart get in a big argument, right? And they don't get along anymore. McDonald's and Walmart, they're not getting along. And Walmart says, McDonald's, get your damn stores out of my Walmart, right? So McDonald's has to take all of its restaurants, its fast food restaurants out of Walmart, right? And if you hear that news, when that news comes across the news channel at whatever night you're watching the news, When you hear that, if you have stock in McDonald's, you might say, "Oh shit, I think I might need to pull my stock out of McDonald's, man, because I need to sell my stock in McDonald's because McDonald's is about to lose thousands and thousands of stores. So all this money that they've been making that's allowed my stock to be high, once Walmart kicks them out and they lose all those stores and all those thousands of Walmart locations, that means they're going to make less money, which means the stock price is going to go down. So that means I should sell now while it's high before all their stores leave Walmart and the stock price goes down. So you want to sell your stock at McDonald's at that point. As soon as you hear that news that Walmart and McDonald's are breaking their partnership, you want to sell. Because you know that it's not going to get any higher from there. So you want to sell that stock. That's when you want to sell. Right? Does that kind of make sense, you guys? Just trying to give you guys a kind of one-on-one about stock, like when to buy and when to sell. Okay? So that's kind of how that goes. Right? It's important that if you own stock, you guys, that you read business magazines and stuff like that, because those magazines will tell you who's going into partnership with whom, and watch the news. Just like little things that when we watch the news, we don't even worry about. Like, oh, so and so partnered with so and so, or so and so's breaking their partnership with so and so, and we're like, yeah. The important part of the news already happened. Who got murdered? Who got killed? The interesting, entertaining part of the news. And if you watch like the business part of the news, right, like who's going into partnership with who and stuff like that, that could be the difference on you making tens of thousands of dollars, by when to sell your stock, when not to sell your stock. If a business partnership is coming together and it sounds really good to you, you want to buy more stock in the company maybe because you think it's going to go up because this partnership is going to cause your stock to go up because the company's going to make a lot more money when they partner with this other company. Or if they break a partnership, and you're like, man, they've been making so much money. They broke this partnership. I don't think they're going to make as much money. Let me sell my stock now while it's still high, because once this partnership is broken, the stock's going to come down a lot because the company's not going to make as much money. So let me sell now while it's still high so I can sell at a high price and get a lot of money still. Right? So that's kind of how stocks work, man. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as that goes. There's more that I'm going to get into when it comes to stocks. I hope that was a good opener. On Wednesday, we're going to get into a little bit more when it comes to stocks. And I'll start to kind of tell you what type of stocks are good to kind of look at and good to kind of maybe invest in. Again, man, this is like this. I'm doing this because I never understood stocks growing up, right? I'm 36 now. I never understood stocks growing up, And what happened was that after a while I was like, you know what, man? Like I really need to start to understand how these things work. So I just kind of started to look up everything, read about them, just started kind of like logically put everything in like logical wording, man. It's like they make it seem much harder than it really is. Like they make it seem much, much harder than it really is. And I want all of you guys to be comfortable with everything that happens in society and everything that happens in life. I don't want you guys to ever walk into a dinner party or ever walk into a bar or a club and have people talking like you don't know, like you don't understand what they're talking about. You know what I mean? I want you to be at a dinner party. I want you to be at a bar. I want you to be at a club. And any conversation that anybody who thinks they're quote unquote smarter than you or thinks they're quote unquote richer than you and things like that, if they have a conversation, I want you to at least be able to chime in and for them to not look at you like we're idiots, right? Like you're an idiot and you don't know anything that they're talking about because they're so sophisticated and they know everything, right? No, you know just as much as they do when I get finished with you, right? I'm going to teach you everything that anybody else knows, and we're going to all get comfortable with everything together, all right? So that's the beginning of stocks. I'm going to have to do 3 days of this. That's the beginning of stocks. So next time, you guys, we're going to finish off stocks. I'm going to talk about, we're going to go into Apple, Samsung. We're going to go into healthcare and stuff like that when it comes to stocks. There's important stuff you have to know there also. We're also going to get into businesses, what you should know and not know when starting a business and running a business, and then we'll get into economics as a whole, because you have to understand economics to understand how to make money, right? So hopefully between these three tonight, it's an introduction, and hopefully you kind of understand stocks a little bit more. Again, this will be uploaded into YouTube in a few days, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Anti-Imperial, just with a space. It's kind of like this, but without this. How you doing, Leslie? What's going on, sister? We're almost done, but good to see you. Without the underscore. So my YouTube is Anti-Imperial without the underscore, okay, on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and just anti-space-imperial and subscribe, or you know what the easiest way to do that is, tell you the truth, you guys? For all of you on Instagram, because it's going to be on YouTube also, but for everybody that watches on YouTube, what's going on, Tony? For everything that watches on YouTube, my Instagram handle is at anti_imperial. It's right here, at anti_imperial. Man, if you go to my Instagram bio page, and there's a link there. You guys know you get one link on your bio page. Go to my Instagram bio page, and there's a link. If you click that link, it takes you to my latest video, my latest music video, which is a lyric video, my latest song. It's called What We're Here For. And if you click that link and it takes you to the video, when the video comes up and starts to play, you can hit the subscribe button that's right there. That's the easiest way to do it. Just hit the subscribe button, therefore you're subscribed. And it's good to subscribe because everything that I do on these Instagram lives, if you miss it or anything like that, I'll upload these on YouTube. In the future, I will upload these on YouTube within like a few days, I think. I'm going to start uploading them. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, because that way if you miss anything on the Instagram live, if you join us late or anything like that, like the beautiful Leslie Webb who fell into a cookie jar. Save me a couple of cookies, Leslie. But like her who joined us late, she can look at this on YouTube at another date. All right, so make sure you subscribe to that YouTube. Again, like I said, go to my IG bio page, my Instagram bio page, click the link, that's on my Instagram bio page, that will take you to my latest video that's on YouTube, and you can just hit the subscribe button while that video is playing. Now, this is, again, you guys, my name is ODogg, Anti-Imperial ThaChill. It's my artist name, ODogg, Anti-Imperial ThaChill. It's 3 names because I have 3 different personalities. ODogg is kind of like the sexually explicit gangster guy. Anti-Imperial is kind of like who I really am. That's the historical, religious. He believes in upliftment, sociology, psychology. He's all about, loving people and everything like that. And ThaChill is the hopeless romantic. He's all about falling in love and raising a family and things like that. And that's also who I am to the core, right? Okay? So, we do this every Wednesday night, every Sunday night, United States Eastern Time Zone, 9 o'clock p.m. It's called Diversity Outspoken. Diversity Outspoken, and we call it Diversity Outspoken because I am outspoken, or I speak about a diverse range of topics. I speak about many different topics, a diverse range of topics. All right. Again, this is part 1 of economics, business, and stocks. Today was part 1 of economics, business, and stocks. On Wednesday at 9 o'clock p.m., United States Eastern Time Zone, we will do part 2, where I will finish up the stocks, and we'll go into the business side, and I will teach you everything you have to know about owning a business and everything like that. Okay? Savannah Hunter, I see you. We're almost done. Savannah Hunter, I see you. But that's what it's all about, you guys. Diversity Outspoken. Hopefully you guys come back on Wednesday. All right, Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone, so that we continue this conversation on business, economics, business, and stocks. All right, man, you guys take care. I love you guys. Make sure you guys go to that my Instagram bio page. Hit that link there. See that latest video, What We're Here For. It's a love song. You guys can hear me singing on that and everything there. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully the beginning of stocks is starting to open up. I'll review at the beginning of on Wednesday when we begin. I'll do a quick review of what I went through tonight, and we'll get deeper into stocks. But after Wednesday, I swear to God, you guys will understand everything you need to know about stocks, and how super easy it is. It is not hard at all, you guys. It is not hard at all. You guys will understand everything about business and stocks and all of that type of stuff. ODogg, Anti-Imperial, ThaChill. You guys take care, man. Have a great beginning of the week. I know for all my people in Asia, it's already Monday morning, you know. You guys are getting started at work right now. I appreciate you guys joining me. For all my people in the United States and other places like that, I know it's nighttime on Sunday right now, and hopefully you guys are having a great night. I see you, Maria. We're almost done, and beautiful Jewel. But thank you for everything, you guys. I appreciate it. Check out Instagram bio page, that link, What We're Here For, my latest song. I hope you guys enjoy it. You guys, I love you all to death. You guys take care, okay? Have a good night. Bye-bye. Peace. Peace.